Hey guys, welcome back to the first episode of Bailey's Bleacher. So I just wanted to come on here because yesterday, as most sports fans know, and more specifically more football fans know, Michigan beat Ohio State yesterday. So now being a Michigan fan myself, also Oregon, but anyway, being a Michigan fan myself, I was super happy. Plus my best friend is from Ohio, so anytime that I get to rub it in her face that Ohio, I do. So I was very happy with that. But put my feelings aside. For Michigan, with that being their senior day, I can't imagine anything better. Like, that is so fun. To beat your rival on your senior day. Love it. So I know that I'm not the one breaking that news to you, but I wanted to talk about it anyway. I figured it was a good way to start my first episode off with a big rivalry game like that. So speaking of like their big rivalry, overall, Ohio has beat Michigan 19 times, but they've lost 14 times. However, Ohio is in a 3-game losing streak against the Wolverines. So then let's talk about this season. So like these two teams, they're both undefeated. But both of these teams are football powerhouses, so like you never know which way it's gonna go. It could literally be anyone's game. It's a toss-up in my book. And historically, yeah, like Ohio has beat Michigan more times than not, but this losing streak, it's a big deal. So Michigan came out and they dominated, really. But anyway, so yesterday, you have these two teams that come out and it's just back and forth like the entire game. And Michigan scored the first touchdown of the game, and that was with Blake Corum. He set the Michigan football single-season record for touchdowns. So that was pretty cool on his senior day. And then, Ohio answered with a little field goal action to end the first quarter, but whatever. So then we had in the second quarter, Michigan added another touchdown to the scoreboard, and then shortly after, Ohio answered. But then in the third quarter, Michigan added a field goal, followed by a Buckeye touchdown, so then the game was tied. And that's when all sports fans were kind of like, oh yeah, like this really is a toss-up. Like, who knows? This could go either way. So it was kind of a nail-biter there in the third quarter. But then, Big Blue was like, oh, like let's get Corum in the end zone again with a 22-yard run. And they did. So then the fourth quarter started. Michigan was up. They decided to do a little field goal there. And then Ohio followed with a touchdown. So the score was 27-24 Michigan with a few minutes left on the clock. And then Michigan, they decided to seal the deal with another field goal. So basically the game was theirs at this point, but you never know with football. And so Ohio had the ball, and Michigan decided to seal the deal with an interception with 24 seconds on the clock. That is such a great way to win the game. Like, I can't even imagine. So really just overall, it was a fantastic game to watch, whether you're a football fan or not, because that rivalry, you can feel it through the screen. Like, it is just so intense, and all the Michigan fans stormed the field afterwards. It was so cool to watch. I really wish I could have been there, but, falling on a budget these days with student loans, so it's fine. But anyway, I just figured I'd come on here and talk about that game for the first episode of Bailey's Bleacher. I do hope you enjoyed it. I didn't really have anything else to do today, so that's why I started this. Your girl's been a little bored, and she misses talking about sports. So stay tuned for the next couple episodes coming up. I really hope you enjoyed it. Okay, bye.